Oh my
Yes,
God.
Motor Diabolical coming at you another Pimp Cup Sessions. I'm going to talk about these white, Hispanic, and Asian women aren't doing foundational black American men any favors. You know, we live in a system of white supremacy and we have a racial hierarchy that we black folks, foundational black Americans, are on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to race in the United States. And all these other races, especially like the women, really think they're doing black men a favor by talking to them. And they have this kind of entitlement to them, these white women, these Hispanics, and these Asian women, these other races of women have this entitled angle going on to where they think that they are doing somebody black a favor by talking to them. You know, I've been seeing that for years. I don't know why these women think there's something special, you know, besides a black woman. You know, these women really be kind of talking to, you know, black men kind of crazy. And some of the simps that's black, you know, they be going along with that, with some of these women because they did simping behind interracial sex. And it's some black dudes out here that have some game and some that don't. We do have a lot of simps in foundational black American society. We do have a lot of simps have a hankering for interracial sex with some of these women. And I'm here to tell you right now, as a pimp, as a Mac, as a player, these women really don't have anything to offer you besides some different color, you know, sex. Different color cooch is basically what they got to offer you. They don't have anything to offer you besides what a black woman can offer you. We do not need to put these women on any type of pedestals. These women are not better than any other race of women, especially not no black woman. And a lot of these simp ass dudes out here got to understand that these women are not doing you any kind of favors. A lot of these women have black male fetishes, and some of these Uncle Toms and these simps and these Sambos be, you know, trying to go after these women really, really hard when they don't have to. And then they get a rude awakening at the end of the relationship with these females, find out these women ain't about shit. These women really ain't got nothing to offer you but a different color sex, basically what it is. Unless you come across a white woman, Hispanic woman, Asian woman, or any other non-black woman who got some money, who a millionaire, rich, or they family rich, then you got yourself a catch. But you've just messed with any old white woman, any old Mexican woman, any old Asian woman. These women, they ain't got nothing to show for it. They ain't bringing nothing to the table besides sex. Then you really losing in the game. If you do deal with somebody that's non-black, that's white, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever you want to call them, Asian, these women need to be bringing something to the table besides sex. They need to be bringing you some money. You know, don't make it the other way around when you simping and tricking off on them, you know, and you just happy just to talk to a white woman or a Hispanic or an Asian. You know, a lot of black men have to step their game up out here because a lot of these women are playing these black men for fools and simps. And a lot of black men need to wake up and they need to stop trying to put these women on pedestals. There's nothing special about you dating a white woman, a Mexican woman, Asian woman, any other female non-black. There's nothing special about these women whatsoever. Now, I always see that. Some of these black dudes be out here trying to holler at some of these white girls. They be trying to go after some of these Hispanics, these Mexicans, these Cubans. You know, some of them black dudes like these Asians, these Arabic women, you know, just a lot of non-black women, Brazilian women. A lot of black dudes be trying to go after these foreign women who can barely even speak the English language. These passport bros go to these different countries trying to trick their money off on these women, these non-black women. I mean, once you get a taste of some of these women really ain't, like I said earlier, they really don't have anything to offer you whatsoever, but just some fun. You just have fun with these women. Don't put these women on no pedestals. There's nothing special about them And they had a lot of these women. They had a lot of white women, a lot of Hispanic, Mexican women. I done dealt with some Asian women. I done had some Samoan females. I done had some Vietnamese women before. I done talked to some Cubans, some Puerto Ricans, some Dominicans, some Venezuelans. And I had a bunch of different color race of women, and these women aren't nothing special about them whatsoever. And a lot of black people be putting too much stock in some of these other groups of these different races, and the other way around, they don't put no stock in no black folks like that. They don't put no stock in no black men. They damn sure don't put no stock in no black women. So we shouldn't be putting no stock in none of these women. If they ain't bringing you no money, or their family ain't got no money, they ain't rich or millionaires or billionaires, then, you might as well just go ahead and find you a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And if you come across a white woman who got some money, then that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, you trying to get your stuff together, and you're going to mess around with somebody like that, they need to at least have some money, because that's what they think about us. You see, when these white women, these Mexican women, these Asian women deal with a black dude, he got to have some money. You know what I'm saying? And they be broke. You deal with these women the same way they would deal with you. They got to have some money to be messing with you in some long-term relationship type thing. Because all these white women, these Hispanics, these Asian women, they always go after the black dude with some money. Because they can go get them a white boy or a Mexican dude or Asian dude who gonna be broke, and they can be broke together, as long as they maintaining white supremacy or maintaining, their own race. So don't put no stock in none of these women. These women aren't doing you any kind of favors by talking to you whatsoever. There's a lot of these women very disrespectful. A lot of white women, a lot of Hispanic women, a lot of Asian women. They very disrespectful sometimes to some of these black men out here. It's not cool at all. If it wasn't for black Americans, foundational black Americans, some of these people would not be here in the United States. These women got to understand that you wouldn't be over here if it wasn't for black folks. Because the United States had racial quotas before the 1960s. They wasn't letting all these people over here like that. They weren't even letting a whole bunch of the white ones, the Irish and the Polish and the German. They weren't letting all these people over here before the 1960s. They let some of them over here like in the 1900s, but they had a racial quota, they had a cap on how many people can come over here like that. So they most definitely weren't letting a whole bunch of Asians come over here. Most definitely weren't letting a whole bunch of Hispanics, Mexicans, and all these other Spanish-speaking folks come over here like that. They want to let a whole bunch of Arabic folks over here like that. They want to let a whole bunch of Jamaicans and Africans and all these other groups come over here like that. So they had a racial quota back then and before the 1960s, 1965, the Civil Rights Act. So like I said, these women ain't doing you any kind of favors by talking to you. Some of these black dudes got to get the simping out their heart and pour some pimping in your cup. Ask these women what they got to offer you besides sex, besides some white girl sex, besides some Hispanic woman sex, besides some Asian woman sex, besides some Arabic female sex. What they got to offer you besides sex? That's what you need to be asking these women. Don't be simping behind no white woman, no Hispanic, no Asian. A lot of black dudes be simping behind these women. They got to stop that. Stop simping. These women really ain't got nothing to offer you. Pour some pimping in your cup, and ask this woman what she gonna bring to the table besides some white Mexican or Asian cooch. That's what you really need to be doing. These black dudes need to wake up out here, man. We live in a system of white supremacy. And these women, they trying to maintain white supremacy. We gonna talk to a black dude, but he got to have some money, and I'm broke. That's basically what their mindset is. A lot of these women are flat broke. Don't have nothing to offer you whatsoever. Nothing. Some of these black dudes, they need to wake up and understand we live in a system of white supremacy, and they got to wake up to that. I've been knowing that for decades. I don't put none of these non-black women on any kind of pedestals. I don't put women on pedestals, period. No matter what color they are, especially not no white, Hispanic, or Asian woman or any other color woman that's trying to be white. I'm not putting these women on any kind of pedestals. What do you have to offer me? What are you bringing to the table besides sex? Why should I talk to you? Why should I even have anything to do with you if you're not bringing anything to the table besides sex? Interracial sex. That's basically what they got to offer. That's it. A fetish. A kink. That's basically all they got to offer you. So like I said earlier, pour some pimping in your cup, get with the program, make these women bring something to the table. It's been Motor Diabolical #1. I'm a holler.